An expert in law stood up to test Jesus.
What must I do to inherit eternal life?
What is written in the law?
Love your Lord your God with all your heart, soul, strength, and mind, and love your neighbor as yourself.
You have answered correctly. Do this, and you will inherit eternal life.
But the expert in law wanted to justify himself, so he asked Jesus.
Then who is my neighbor?
In response, Jesus told him a story.
A man was going down from Jerusalem to Jericho when he fell into the hands of robbers.
Hey, I want your money and clothes. I'll take them and they will be all mine.
No, please, give it back to me.
I guess you need to be taught a harsh lesson. Punch!
The robbers stripped the man of his clothes, beat him, and went away, leaving him half dead. The man was hurt so badly that he couldn't get up. Then he heard the sound of footsteps. They were the footsteps of a priest who offers sacrifices to God in the temple.
Thank goodness, a priest. He will help me for sure. Please save me. Please help me.
But when the priest saw the man, he passed by on the other side. A moment later, some more footsteps could be heard. They were the footsteps of a Levite who helps priests in the temple.
A Levite. Surely he will help. Please help me. Please save.
The Levite also saw the man who was lying in the road, but he too passed by on the other side. The fallen man was getting weaker and weaker. Then a moment later, another set of footsteps could be heard. A man was traveling on a donkey. He was a Samaritan. Samaritans were ignored and looked down on by the Israelites.
Neither the priest nor the Levite stopped to help. So surely this Samaritan will also pass by. I am gradually losing strength. I guess this will be my death.
The man was very weak, and he had almost given up when something amazing happened. The Samaritan got off his donkey and approached the man to help him.
Oh dear, you have lost a lot of blood. There are a lot of robbers around here in this area, so you must be careful.
The Samaritan first carefully wiped the man's blood. He then cleaned the man's wound with ointment and bandaged him carefully. The Samaritan put the man on his own donkey and took him to an inn and took care of him. The next day, the Samaritan took out some money and gave it to the innkeeper, saying,
I have to leave now, but please look after him well. I will return, and when I do, I will reimburse you for any extra expense you may have.
After telling the story, Jesus asked the expert in law who has first questioned him.
There are 3 people in this story: a priest, a Levite, and a Samaritan. Which of these 3 do you think was a true neighbor to the man who fell into the hands of the robber?
The one who had mercy on him and helped him, the Samaritan.
That's right. Now go and do likewise.
The expert in law was greatly moved by Jesus' words. He returned deep in thought.